welcome to a new video. Illustration is a very competitive and overwhelming field. People share a lot of their process and moments of them illustrating, but I haven't found many videos about what kind of illustration tools, programs, and websites people use for references and guides to help them illustrate faster and more efficiently. So I wanted to make this video to be more open and transparent with you and show you all of the programs that I love to use and I find very helpful in my illustration process in the hopes of them being useful and helpful for you as well. Stick around to see all 4 of the tips I have for you, and let's get started with the first one, which is using Blender. You might think Blender is a 3D program, but actually it's super useful, and I've seen a couple of illustrators use it for their illustration process by making a 3D model in Blender and having that serve as a guide for you when you have to illustrate a scene from multiple angles, or you want to keep the scene consistent throughout a book or a graphic novel or any kind of projects you're illustrating. The second thing I love to use in my illustration process is PoseMy.Art. It's a website and most of it is free, so you don't need a subscription or you don't have to pay for anything. It's basically different kinds of mannequins you can pose into whatever position you like and use it as reference in your art. Since sometimes Pinterest has lovely references but it doesn't have the exact same pose you're looking for, so I find PoseMy.Art super helpful for that if you want to modify it in a way that serves you best. The third thing I really recommend you looking into is brush packs for the specific software you like using if you do digital illustration. So for example, Procreate, Photoshop, Krita. There's quite a few free ones. I know a lot of creators make their own paid ones that are really good, but if you are on a budget and you're looking for some new brushes to experiment with, these websites are awesome for that. And lastly, my final tip for you is to really look into inspiration for your art. And I mean going to a bookstore and looking at different art books. If you're looking to go into children's book illustration, go look at what is being sold in bookstores right now, what kind of trends there are, what kind of textures and compositions and even themes people use that are popular and not just popular but resonate with you as well. These are some of my favorite books that I really love to reference, but I'm always looking to expand my book collection, so please let me know which ones are your favorite books to go back to as an artist. None of these things are sponsored. It's absolutely things I use every day in my art. I don't want to sell you anything. I am just looking to help if you're struggling with finding resources that would benefit your drawing process. I hope you enjoyed this short video. It's much shorter than my usual ones, but I'm currently working on a much longer one all about making a children's book from scratch, from the first line of text to the final published product. So it's gonna take a little bit longer to publish. That's all from me for now, and I'll see you next time.
Promise.